What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Jordan back in the building, playing released from 2023, one of the greatest Final Fantasies I've ever played. The soundtrack is definitely top notch, and the combat they changed it, but I love it. It's Final Fantasy 16. What I'm trying to figure out now is I want to take that carved in stone. I want to get this off of here. But it won't unprioritize because it's still on my screen, but I'm not worried about it. I'm not going to go do all of that. I'm really, at this point, with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth being so close to release, my main concern is finishing this Final Fantasy, even though they're not related.
But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me. They're all right. But it's a long story.
I just don't want to be playing two Final Fantasy games at the same time, and once I jump into Rebirth, I'm probably not going to come back to this.
Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be sitting under a pile of rubble, I know. But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been mid. Then I'll check the workshop.
Alright, so new quest. But yeah, I definitely don't want to be playing two Final Fantasy games at the same time. I really tried my hardest with Final Fantasy 15. First of all, Final Fantasy 15 I purchased for the Xbox, which I still don't know why I did that. Because Final Fantasy has been nothing but Sony for me since the original Final Fantasy 7, since 1997. I don't play Final Fantasy games on Microsoft consoles, I just don't. And another thing with me, Final Fantasy 15, I'm right at the end of it. I'm going to finish it because I've sunk so many hours into it. I didn't bother worrying about finishing it before 16 came out because I know how Final Fantasies work.
I'd better keep looking.
In a storyline way, 15 has nothing to do with 16. So, but I am going to go back and do it just because to say I did it, and then delete it, and never look at it again.
What do we have here? Oh, Sid's pipes.
That leather loosener was only the first of the discoveries the Olympics gonna help us make. Just you wait, Sid. Just you wait.
I know this is your hideaway, but you really shouldn't be in here. If Mid caught you rifling through her research, she'd have your head, then mine before letting you.
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's. Huh. What's this tucked inside it? Sid's best invention. Huh. That sounds promising.
Now I can't lie.
Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. But what would that be? Perhaps I'll take mine now.
Please tell me Mid is all right.
I can't lie. Final Fantasy 16, this whole story, from the outset, from the intro, it grabbed me. It grabbed me, and I can't wait to see how it ends. Even though I've taken breaks some substantial breaks as far as my hours, because I'll just show y'all real quick. I hit the save. Level 39. And it doesn't give me the hours that I poured into this, but I know I'm getting up there next to 40. And that's, that's another one of my problems. I poured so many hours into so many games and not finished them.
Master Sid,
Mafia 3,
have you seen His Highness the
Mass Effect
Prince?
Andromeda,
We were to
Red
dine
Dead
together.
Redemption 2. The
He's
list goes
quite
on and
interested.
on and on. And Red Dead Redemption 2, I got more hours than that than anything. I'm going to finish Red Dead 2. I just been dragging through it, and I know once it's done, I'm going to be done with it. But, certain games like Final Fantasy 7 Remake, I couldn't put it down. I got stuck.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Off you go then.
I got stuck on
Fancy a look at the list, do you? You off then?
got stuck on a couple parts of Final Fantasy 7 Remake. Not stuck, but just
How are we supposed to do our duty?
put it on my back burner. But I did go back and finish it. I said, look, I'm gonna finish this.
How indeed.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Ben and I lost an
And I ain't got a lot of hours in that, but I got enough.
Did you find anything? Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was? Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box have to do with anything? I think Sid may have hidden something inside it. Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
So just making our way through this quest.
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope. Nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this.
Badass little kids.
See?
All too well. All right, out of the way.
I was able to turn this into like a little mini game.
There's something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yeah, yes. There. How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah, new music!
Huh. Never heard this one before. They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is. Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well. Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
Alright. And the music, the soundtrack though, soundtrack is, and I am going to finish this before Rebirth comes out. Because like I said, I just don't want to be playing two Final Fantasy games at the same time.
Actually, yes. The
And once
Crown
I get
Prince
through a
just left.
Rebirth, I'm
Dion left.
probably going to
Unless you've another word
go
from
back to
stood up
15 and
and
finish it
walked
up.
off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obolus before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
Alright, so
The moment I waste here, the further the flagship sails. I have to get back.
turn to the hour. I'm just right now, YouTube, like I said, I know that just pause ahead to look. I'm 47 hours into this. So I know I'm close to the end. I know, and I know I tend to take my time, and I want to do more side quests. I want to do all the side quests. I have never had a platinum trophy on any game on PlayStation ever, and there's a few, that I want to get to, but
longer. Glory to Griga. There you are. And not a moment too soon.
What's happened?
Taya's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of her latest patient, she's refused to stop, even for a moment. I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but she won't hear of it. Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary in days. She's pushing herself too hard. And if she doesn't rest soon, will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes. Because if she keeps this up, I fear the hideaway will be without its best physica before too long.
I know better than to order Taya to do anything. But I'll speak to her.
Thank you. I pray you have better luck than I did.
right now, though, I just want to run through.
Well, Taya, Rodriguez worried about you. And if what he says is true, then so am I. We all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
I will, when it's time. Until then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who doesn't deserve to die alone. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia, it's the only thing strong enough.
You wouldn't, Taya. Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodrigo.
Just really noticing that the flames
I will.
in
We have all the ingredients we need for
in his
this
armor is
R1.
constantly
It
moving.
needs to be fresh, though,
It's
so
awesome.
we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Norvent, near Lorbert's Pass. Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears. I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
That's just smooth. That's amazing.
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this.
Slay, middling for a tie. New spot to go to. That's another thing about this, you know, there's a lot of different areas to go to, but it's not really open world. It's more like linear open world, which was what Final Fantasy 13 2 were. Lightning Returns is more of an open world. I gotta admit, I did not finish Lightning Returns. It's stuck in my craw because when I think back to the Final Fantasies, I finished Final Fantasy 1, I finished 2, I finished 3, I finished uh I finished 1, 2, I finished Mystic Quest, I finished 3. Final Fantasy 4 is hazy to me, but I finished 7, I finished 8, I finished 9, 10.
My dad had it all worked out.
Then I finished 10 too. 11 is
Proud of you, Mid.
MMO. I finished 12.
This achievement is
Finished
yours.
13 and 13 too. Didn't finish 15,
The
and I'm
Ida
working
has
on
one of the
16.
largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Thumb?
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light! I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
Everyone with me?
Man, they coming. Man, they deep as hell. Toggle.
Here they come.
Man.
Mid needs every moment we can give her.
Behind me, Lord Rosfield. I'll take care of these fuckers.
Behind you? I'll have you know Earthbreaker here once struck fear into the heart of every man in the clique.
About that offer, Gav?
How are we doing, Mid?
I thought you said that ship was fast! Old? I haven't felt this alive in 20 summers! Come on then! Which of you lot fancies meeting Ogre Killer next? I thought it was called Heartbreaker.
Move like a clock if you can. We don't pay and I'll stand if I'm going first.
Turn his ass up. Not a problem.
That was easy enough.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain. Clive?
That was the key when he said that was easy enough. Who's this?
But I thought he was...
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Oh, man.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Oh, shit. Well, here we go.
Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield? My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Those are my hands. No matter, heads will roll, all the same.
Mate, new plan! You leave, we follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
Have care, my friends. 'Tis not blood that runs through an open veins. These foes will not fall easily.
But they will fall. Like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one!
How long are we meant to keep this up?
As long as it takes.
Unless you have a better idea.
Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards. Fuck it! Let's do the lot!
That music just it. That music is it really gets me going like I want to do this. Dun, 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 dun.
Should we make for the ship?
Not yet. Wait for my signal. It's over.
In your own time, Clive!
Right. Run for it.
Gotta look out for my little brother though. The music, YouTube, the music, it puts you right in there. And they all with the super jump abilities. Love it. Slow down. The silence. We knew it was going to happen, right? But let me tell you, it is not unappreciated. And then to bring the old school, it's different. It's different. Final Fantasy 16 is a 10 out of 10 for me. YouTube. I don't care what nobody else said. And we're gonna make this a video after whatever scene plays, because that was immense. Ooh, look at that, it's beautiful. The shimmering on the water.
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
That's what we'll name the video.
Now back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ah, You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Randalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back. Oh, oh, there. Oh, oh, oh. Cheerio! Oh, yeah. Do keep up, my boy.
Well, we can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
Greek of mercy. All this. What have I done?
My lord.
And we're gonna make this a video, YouTube. It's your boy Jornay. Hit that like and subscribe button because I'm retired and I ain't got no job and nothing else better to do.